Good afternoon, Facebook family. Well, where I am staying, just across the road behind me, that you can maybe hear children's voices as the children have started school. And I know back home, where I'm headed not too distant future, the children have been in school for a couple weeks. I never went to school in August until I went to college. When I was growing up, you didn't start until the day after Labor Day. I was reading in my devotions this morning the story of Mary and Martha again. And Martha is concerned because she's making way, getting things ready for company, including Jesus. And Mary is just sitting at the feet of Jesus, absorbing his teaching and listening to him. And Martha, like many frustrated hostess, says to Jesus, "Jesus, don't you care that my sister is not helping me? Would you make her get up and help me?" And Jesus says to Martha, "Martha, Martha, you are worried, you are anxious, you are stressed out about a lot of things." As I speak to all of you here the middle of August, how many of us are stressed out and are anxious about a lot of things? I had breakfast this morning with a man who rents a place down here. He lives down here. And it was time to renew the lease, and whoever he was leasing from decided they needed the house back. And so I said, "Well, where are you going? What are you going to do?" He said, "I don't know. I can't get God to worry about it. I tell God I need a place to live, but he doesn't seem to be nearly as anxious as I am." And then, having read the story of Mary and Martha this morning, got me to thinking, how many of us, I'd like to see a show of hands, have solved any of our problems in life by being anxious, by being worried, and by being stressed? And Martha was worried and anxious and stressed over a pretty good deal, having Jesus come to her house. And then he says this, "It will not be taken from Mary, for she has chosen that which is better." Most of the time when you're having your devotions and you're sitting at the feet of Jesus, the world would want to make us think we are wasting our time. Why aren't we doing something more productive? Why aren't we out trying to change something? Well, look at the world around us, where people are trying to change things, and people are running hither and yon, trying to make a difference on things. And yet Mary, sitting at the feet of Jesus, Jesus says has chosen the right thing. So today, why don't you let God worry about it? Why don't you, like Mary, forget about the house, forget about the problems, forget about the issues, they'll still be there, and spend some time in the presence of the Lord, learning from him and leaning on him. What I have discovered, if you'll spend time doing that and you get your joy from waiting on the Lord and being in his presence, you'll have the strength and the ability, and he will help you to solve your problems. Thought I'd give you this message on a very humid day where I am today, to know, make a choice. You can either be anxious and worried about all that you really have very little control over, or like Mary, you can just lean in close to Jesus and say, "Jesus, I need a word from you. I need to hear from you today." Maybe the best thing for anxiety is the medicine of sitting at the feet of Jesus and drinking in his presence and reveling in his glory and learning from him. My friends, I will join you again in the not too distant future. Have a great and blessed day, and spend some time today, like Mary, sitting at the feet of Jesus. Have a great and blessed day.